Not bad.
My obsession.
It's not a mod, the thing stops. It's a new building.
It is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Tell people disinformation. It's no good. Okay, let's take a look around. We got wheel to 7 now, so that's pretty good. That's quite good. Don't need holy orders. Starfucker's over here. Another focus ring. We're probably going for that. Alright. I need a quick break though, guys. Gotta throw some food in the microwave. Takes me about 2 minutes to microwave it, and then another 2 minutes to, well, 4 minutes to microwave it about. So I'll be back and forth from the computer for a couple of seconds here with the web camera off, and then we'll get going on our next mission. All right. Sorry for the delay, guys. But, gotta eat. And a healthy diet of microwave food, lathered liberally in Tabasco sauce and whiskey is what keeps me strong. All right. Question in chat about Dark Souls. Probably not today. I'd like to get as much progress as possible in here. I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls yesterday. I'd like to try it again in the not too distant future. And also a question about why so many focus rings. Because when you run on endless mode, if you ever get through a section that you don't complete, so if you lose a character, the character doesn't die, but he won't come back with his items. So I expect that I'll lose items slowly through attrition over time. And I want to make sure I have as many focus rings as possible to counteract that. So that's why so many focus rings. So I think it's going to be the item we run the most. Although we're finding a lot of alternatives, which is kind of nice. The Ancestor's Pistol is quite nice. And so is that Fusilier thing that looks pretty damn good. Or Fuseman's Matchstick. Was there a musket ball yet? No musket ball yet. Okay, so we're going to the ruins. We need to get ruins to level 7 to start cycling through bosses, and we want to bring level 3s to level anyways. So, can you not get them back for the Shrieker? I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know that one way or the other. It's an idea I hadn't thought of or hadn't even considered. All right, we're going to level 3. I want to level lepers. Seems good. Plague Doctors, Photomania seems good too. Do I have more Plague Doctors? I have 2. What's Rhino Bro? Musical. Musical is a big deal in Plague Doctors. They do tend to stress out eventually. 5 crit and range skills is nice too. I'm going to bring Rhino Bro. I could do double Plague Doctors if I felt like really enjoying this dungeon. And then I need a Crusader. I don't know if I'm doing that. Do I have a Crusader? Wait, did Kex just hit 5? No, but he's diseased. We could get rid of the disease. Also Demonomania. How does this masterful comp look? I guess we need a stunner if we're going to do that. Should really be like a bounty hunter there. That seems okay. Sure, let's run that. Alright, let's sort by stress. Got a couple people who need to be, what? Need to be stress healed. Here. Natural Swing's not terrible, and Thick Blood is pretty good. Considering locking one of those or both of those in. The thing about Natural Swing is I have to go do math. Or rather, I have to go estimate dodges and then decide if it actually matters one way or the other. Oak Dragon needs stress resist, relief rather. I suspect I won't be bringing the Occultist out for a little bit. Probably wait on that. Uncle Wallace needs like, will you get out of there, asshole? I mean, I don't need a lot of stress curing right now. Just a little bit. Probably just leave it. Okay. That said, let's get our guys leveled. Wait, what? Where's my last skill? There. Wrong click. Okay. Go get gear. Looks good. Alright, let's gear them up. Blasphemous Vial, stress resist. Do we have another stress resist item? Well, he's Photomania. He already has more stress resist. Oh, I just put the wrong one on. That's a plus stress item, not a stress resist item. It's going to be awkward. Blasphemous Vial. And I don't think I have a Book of Sanity. Should be the next pick. That's minus 20 stress on it. That'll work. Alright. The Bounty Hunter with accuracy and accuracy. You need speed, my friend. So let's give you some speed. You need to go fast. And you'd like to dodge some shit. Alright. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I can go cover some from the Shrieker if I lose 8 from the farmstead. That's good to know. We still need to level guys. We still need to level the runes. And I still would rather have them available when I want them. Do we have people being sanitized right now? I don't know that we do. We do not. Not cool. Not cool. Really tempted to lock that in. Is there any world in which I can dodge on this character? Is there minus dodge on Bleedstones? No, it's minus Blight. What is the item that he gets? It's not very good. It's only bleed skill versus husk. There's a lot of non-husk enemies in the... Well, actually, I don't know. Do enemies in the farmstead get secondary characteristic husk, or is it just the specific farmstead only mobs? So if I encounter a shambler in the farmstead, is it also considered husk? I don't think it is. I'm leaning towards grabbing Daredevil there, though. We've ended up with some pretty good ones. It's never perfect, but it's never ever going to be perfect. This is such a low priority one. I think I'm going to lock that in. See what we can do with it. Alright. Now let's go. Let's go. We got gear. Let's go. We need... We have disease cures. We do. We don't have prevent nighttime ambush. We need that. So let's go get that. And takedown, and this is how we do it, are really solid bounty hunter skills. You should definitely have those. What are we looking for getting rid of here? Tracking. And you need prevent nighttime ambush. Cool. Okay. And let's go set up. Is it a super ridiculously long one? 100% of room battles, not supposedly. Alright, let's bring that. Let's bring that. Done their armor? Yes, we have. Let's bring those. Those. And that will do it. Alright guys, I'm going to eat my food as we start this, so I'm going to mute the webcam and kill the picture, but we'll keep playing. See you in a few.
fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line? Mechanical hazards, possessed by evil intent. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Soothed. Sedated. In Radiance, may we find victory. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Impressive.
Alright, food successfully consumed. Let's kill some stuff.
Destroyed.
Need to get some stress healing done on the bounty hunter. Took a lot of stress that first little bit.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Good dodge.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. healed, but never hidden.
Right, I need to, for sanity's sake, move some stuff around real quick. Particularly here, they need to have the same skill layout. And they're not in the same order right now. Alright. Why hasn't that been fixed? It's so stupid that when I reposition my characters, I take stress nukes for repositioning characters. It's not how it's supposed to be. Alright, key interaction curio is good.
Obliterated.
Annoying resist. Ah, they warded each other. Amazing. So good for me. Alright, me next. Nice. Go away.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ha! Good ward, good ward.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Fishing for a crit. That's stress healing. I could prolong this, but sanity says let's move on.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Let's camp.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself.
Let's get rid of the disease.
Horrors.
It's not good. Do I care about ambush? I mean, I do. Let's get scouting. Let's get, this is how we do it. Let's get prevent nighttime ambush. Looks good. Okay. What is the... It's that way. Okay. We're gonna go around. 100% of room battles. All right. Oh, he's dead. Nice. Oh, and he's not. He's at fucking 1. God damn it.
Annihilate.
He needs a ward, otherwise he's gonna die. Yeah. It's good. Good ward.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Plague Doctor pretty strong when they don't get shuffled and at level 3, and when you're not really that concerned about stress, and when you're not fighting bosses, and
As victories mount,
etc.
so too will resistance.
I guess I'm getting ready holy water here. Just dodge.
Eradicated. Decimated.
Regurgitated. Is he dead? I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Need to self heal a little bit. We actually need the HP.
The flesh
Perfect.
is knit.
No, I want all of
Seize
this.
this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Is it even worth camping in this comp? There's a lot of dungeon left to be throwing out stuff. Alright, we'll leave the room. Do I need the keys? Kinda. Secret door is pretty high value. Seems unlikely we're gonna camp again.
A singular strike. A decisive pummeling. Precision and power. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
It's fine. So he's dead to the dot, right? So let's heal. What would you choose if you pick between continue playing this game or no longer having to be a virgin? I mean, both seem like exciting options. I mean, we don't know where this is going to take us. I mean, we know the outcome of sex. We know what that would be like, you know, from reading, I guess is what I'm getting at, from the internet. So, I don't know, man. This is the unknown. We might have to choose the unknown. Could be great. Could be amazing. Could be fucking incredible. Let's get this the defense buff on the bounty hunter. He's already a little squishy. Oh, we got Rune's Adventure. Well, I didn't really want Rune's Adventure. I always forget this thing can give us perks like that. Let's grab the books. Nice books. Here, possible to retreat from a shambler that's been summoned from an altar. Yeah. The problem is the shambler is now out of the altar and in the corridor. So I don't know what side it retreats to, but you should. I think it probably retreat from the side you approached it. So you should be careful because you can block the rest of your dungeon by placing a shambler in a position you can't get past. Just be aware. No problem, Kex. Okay. Good first round. Second round should be good too, unless that guy goes first, which he didn't. Get wrecked. spear skeleton guy even good at? Spearing you. He attacks in a line that does fairly good damage and AoE damage. Dead to the dots. Double check that, yeah.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright. Yeah. That guy does seem a little excited about virgins in my chat right now. We'll see how that works. Mods, just keep an eye on him.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
What we need is like a link for him. I need like an educational link about sex for him. I don't know that I have him. My wife teaches human sexuality classes. I could probably get him some materials. She does a whole chapter on, you know, female and male anatomy, and like I think it might help him. Get there and do that for him. Welcome, Rangavar13. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. What are we doing about this? I think I'm getting rid of this because I don't ever want to camp ever again. So, problem solved. Plenty of loot. Good. Let's go this way. Dude, I volunteer for her lessons. No, I've known about human sexuality for some time. I think we'll leave it there. Let's kill that. And don't crit me. That's fine. That's sick heals.
Be wary. Triumphant
More items I want to bring home.
precipitates a dizzying fall.
Can't get rid of anything else in this inventory right now. Feels bad. This is way too early in the dungeon to have this much loot. Why did I choose to be a streamer over a shrink? I was never going to be a shrink. I was in school for my PhD in social psychology, which is research psychology. I never had any desire to help people. Let's get some blink grenades off. Any plans on that? I think that was, didn't happen, Tony. It's still on the table, but I don't know. Wasn't a lot of interest. Being a shrink is hard? Yeah. It's that empathy that gets you every time. Or rather, it's not the empathy that's my issue, it's the sympathy, right? I get the empathy. I can be that. I'm like, okay, sure. I can understand where you're coming from. It's the caring, it's the sympathy part. That's the part that always gets you.
Masterfully executed.
It's not that I can't understand, it's that I don't care. So, I don't think that makes me very qualified to be someone who is helping in the mental health of others. So, alright, thoughts for days. I like teaching, but teaching is a different thing.
The ground quakes. A devastating blow.
Alright, a little more damage in there. Good. This comp is wrecking this dungeon.
Ghoulish
I'd love to carry that, but I don't believe.
brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay.
Glittering
God.
gold, trinkets and baubles.
Do we just throw out the keys
Paid for in
now?
blood.
I mean, there's 2 key interactions right there, but what the fuck am I gonna put in my inventory? Okay. Oh, I'm curious what you mean, Big Brew. I'm mostly being facetious here, but I am actually curious about that. But it just clinical psychology never ever appealed to me as something I wanted to do. I was always there for interesting research. Was what drew me to graduate school. so much gold, throw emeralds. Emeralds are currently at 1500 value and they'll stack higher, so I don't think throwing emeralds makes any sense whatsoever.
Well struck.
No. It's the only downside of having really fast guys is the fucking stealthers screw you so hard.
Soothed. Sedated.
The light, the promise of safety.
Oh, I know that's one of the things that gets therapists, or at least some of the therapists, right, is that they're have trouble disconnecting the problems of others from their own. So they start internalizing some of the shit that they're working with at work.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it
Don't want
merely
this.
a trick of the light?
I want that. Give me emeralds.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay. Well, let's hope the second test is easier than the first. Or rather, harder than the first, I guess. Another key here seems fine. God damn it. What are you doing in this corridor? This is my corridor. I don't know why I did the weaker dot instead of the stronger dot. Feels pretty bad. Okay. Oh, this stun. I was fine until the stun. Can I quit resisting my stuns? Okay, he's dead now from that, right? Yeah. He's actually dead. No, he was at 1 before because we fucked up with the wrong dot. Okay. Go away.
Their cursed champion falls.
Should recover just a little bit more here, but I really am bored of it, so I'm not going to. Well, I might. I'll let the dot kill him, I guess. Okay.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
No, noted. Keep that in mind. So much gold we're throwing out. Maybe I should have run an Antiquarian. No one has any stress. I think sometimes this heals. Ooh, nice. Get the loot out of it. Emerald and an onyx, pretty big. Another ghoul and his bodyguard. Let's be appropriate with the dots this time. Stun resist. Is he dead right now? 18. He's at 21. He's not dead and he gets an action. Well, son of a bitch. Okay. What were you two doing with your speed rolls? Just nothing?
Reeling, about to break.
Didn't feel necessary to be any part of this?
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Presumably one of our guys is less incompetent and rolls ahead of this guy next round. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay. We want these two, I guess. That's all we want.
Packs laden with loot.
My wife doing
Often
private
low on
practice work.
supplies.
She just finished her PhD. About. It's kind of tough. That's the whole process finishing the PhD, but very recently just finished her PhD. She starts her first position in August, late August. And no private practice stuff. I've done some private consulting, stats consulting, but I've only done a little bit of that, and I don't think she's ever done any private practice at all. Okay. Uh, 10, he's dead. Start here. I guess we could heal. We're gonna have to heal because this guy's gonna be an ass. Wow, World Blast. Unexpected. Okay, so he's dead for next round. We should heal, but it's really boring. Okay. That would have been our second ruby.
This expedition at least promises success.
Really? Wish I had known that.
Executed with impunity. Another one falls. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
All right. Go a little bit further. Hopefully replace this. There's no more fights though. 3 quarters that way, 2 quarters that way. So this is more corridors. 4 really if I do the rest of that one too. Don't really want to be fighting in the dark with this group. It's fine. I don't have shovels or keys, so I can't interact with that anymore. This comp gets shuffled, it's in a lot of trouble. Plague Doctors are really good until they get shuffled and they're total shit. Yeah, probably should just leave. Oh, a torch is nice here. That might be it. Alright, let's go home.
Room by room.
Got our focus ring, got a fair amount of cash.
We reclaim what is ours.
Picked up. Resolve. Way of light, that's fine. Infirm's bad. Balance is fine. Spotted fever, of course, bad. Go.
A finely
Another free
crafted
weapon upgrade.
instrument of
Cool.
Butchery and bloodshed.
Quick God-fearing.
Yours for the